Oh, well, the good news is the fact that General Sibiya have responded, and it is quite interesting as to what General Sibiya is basically saying. You will notice this is very interesting. He's basically saying, guys, I hear people are complaining about interference and everything, but he's basically saying, listen, guys, I'm not alone. There are people who went in and out of parliament who have not been questioned. It's not me, it's what General Sibiya says. Two, I'm going to have to share the letter that General Sibiya sent, the letter that was circulating within within the SAPS. Three, there's also a different letter as well that General Sibiya shared that I need to share with you. So give me time and let me do the right thing. I'm going to share all of that. Where will you want me to start? I'm going to insert that video that General Sibiya where he's basically saying, no, I see people are complaining about me. So let's start from the letter that was sent, it was sent from Sibiya to those people. Let's read the first letter. It says, basically, the first letter read as follows. It is South African Police Service, obviously South African Police Service, 21012, okay, let's leave that part. Divisional Commissioner, Crime Intelligence Detective and Forensic Service, deactivation and disbandment of the National Task Team on Political Killings. 1. My evently numbered correspondence dated 17/01/2025 and 04/02/2025, that will be February. 2. In compliance with the directive of the Minister of Police on the 31st of December 2024 and subsequent directives on the matter, you are advised that the process should be finalized by Tuesday, 24th of April 2024. This includes the transfer of docket closed currently under investigation. Here, close currently under investigations and court to the Division Detective and Forensics. 3. A final feedback report on the finalization of this process, including confirmation that all task team members have been reported back to their station of origin, is awaited on or before 25th of April 2025. Kindly acknowledge the receipt of correspondence. Lieutenant General, Deputy National Commissioner, Crime Detention. We know that it is Sibiya. Now, funny enough, if you notice things in this letter is that they need to disband this. The part that I don't understand is, does it say that investigations must be closed? Hey, if I read that letter correctly, it means that, hey, Sibiya is in trouble. But another thing that you would have noticed from this letter is that in whatever is being done, it is done because of the minister, right? Now, remember that we have since learned from Major General Van Rooyen that Sibiya had no business taking instruction from the minister. He takes instruction from the commissioner. But in this case, roles were swapped. So at least we've got evidence. We are waiting for Sibiya. It's going to be interesting. Now, speaking about Sibiya, he have responded, and this is what he said.
In the whole system, it can't be that I'm the only one who interfered, who did this and that. Over and above, there are many people that are in the system with a matter that has been handled since January, with a lot of feedback being given, a lot of meetings being held, going in and out of parliament discussing the same matter. Now, how do you then pin it on one individual?
Now, I want us to proceed, but you're going to have to tell me in the comment section below. Just listen to if you have read the letter. In fact, there are videos that I want to insert. I didn't think about them. Now that I'm here, I'm like, let me just, let me talk about it. The Director of Public Prosecution in KZN, or Advocate Harrison, which is Advocate Zungu before marriage. Advocate Harrison speak about the fact that she learned on social media about the disbandment of this political killing trust team, right? She says that she was never interested in the disbandment of this team anyway. Well, let's read the letter before we continue in setting another video. Listen to this. There's a letter that is sent General Fanema Semola, National Commissioner, South African Police Service, DMA Semola, directive on the matter relating to crime intelligence, report of entry and political killing trust team. I trust this correspondence finds you well in this festive season. In the past few months, towards the end of this year, 2024, I have made observation on the number of important aspects of the SAPS local policing. For purposes of this letter, I'm focusing on the 3 aspects that requires a very urgent attention to address some of the challenges that at hand. 1, filling of post in the intelligence division. Port of entry, we're not going to talk about that, the port of entry, because, 2.1, and then this is where we get it. 3, political killing trust team. In 2019, a directive was made to the National Commissioner of Police following the Moran Commission report, even though not following directly from such that an interministerial task force established. The key mandate was to stop, investigate, resolve unresolved matters of politicians in the country, especially in KwaZulu-Natal. My observation is that in this regard, the indication above is that further existence of this team is no longer required, nor it is adding any value for policing in South Africa. I therefore direct that the political killing trust team be disbanded immediately. Immediately. We speak about that word immediately. Further, that preliminary report in this regard be submitted to the minister by the 20th of January 2025. The final and the closing report must be submitted to the Ministry Management Executive Committee meeting late at January 2025, date to which be communicated soon. Right? We'll talk about the word immediately, but we need to quickly rush into the Director of Public Prosecutions in KZN, or Advocate Harrison, speaking about the fact that she learned about this on social media, right? Why? Because of this word, immediately, now, and she spoke about the importance. I was listening to this, I was like, wow. She spoke about the importance of this word now. It's like, no. That thing, it was doing more damage than good. But listen to her here.
To 22 May 2025. When had you first heard of the disestablishment of the task team?
As I've indicated, through media, it was floating on social media from about the 3rd of January.
So this was approximately 4.5 months after you first heard of the disestablishment or the alleged disestablishment of the task team.
That is correct, Counsel.
Now, you note in paragraph 13 of your statement that the letter did not refer to the disestablishment of the task team, but rather to the removal of dockets.
Correct.
And in paragraph 14, you refer to frustrations. When you received this letter, can you explain these frustrations to the Commission?
Thank you. Firstly, there had been no formal communication to me about the de-establishment of the task team itself, other than what I saw on social media. Secondly, Lieutenant Jerome Kwanaze had not addressed the de-establishment of the task team in his letter. He had referred only to the removal of the dockets. Thirdly, an enormous amount of work had taken place to ensure the necessary coordination by providing a dedicated prosecutorial team to address all the challenges that had historically been raised in responding to the work of the task team. And fourthly, news of the disestablishment emerged at the time that all of the work that had been put in was clearly bearing fruit, and the coordination was producing the desired results.
Okay, so if you focus on the word now, and I like what she said. She's like, you must understand that when we plan, when they are doing investigation, they gather witnesses, they gather all those things. So how are we going to deal with that? If you want to disband it now, the word immediate effect, immediately. What are you saying? Are you compromising the life of people? Hey, so when you're looking at that word, you're like, is there a chance that Mkhunu might be charged? Criminally charged? Because, I'll give an example. The instructions to disband the team now it would have compromised a lot of things. And I repeat again, is there a chance that this man might be charged criminally so? Consider the instruction that he gave, the implication and the repercussion of such instructions. With that being said, while you are still thinking about what I said, it would be nice for you to also consider Advocate Harrison when she speaks about the fact that it was not even prudent to disband the team, because if you want to say political killing ended before 1994, that statement is irresponsible. That's what she said. She's like, that statement is irresponsible and irreconcilable. Yeah, that's another word that best fit the description of the situation. So you and I will have to listen to what she said. Here.
Can I ask a question about paragraph 2? Are you expressing there your view, or are you simply recording what Minister Cele had said at the time, where you say KwaZulu-Natal experienced a high level of violence, particularly against persons linked to political parties or perpetrated by persons linked to political parties? Were you expressing your own view or simply recording what Minister Cele had said?
My view as well, Chairperson. At that time, it's 2019, and that also came, as I said, from Directive 1 of 2018. At that time, they were experiencing that. But the political cases had not stopped in 2019, so I couldn't leave that out. We were still experiencing a high level of political violence during 2019, and the case numbers will speak for themselves.
So if it was suggested in this commission that political killings in fact stopped in 1994, there were no political killings happening in 2019, what would your answer to that suggestion be?
I would say it's incorrect. There were political killings in the year 2019.
Okay, so yeah, guys, so tell me in the comment section below, what do you have to say about all the things that I've just shared with you? What I'm going to do, this is what I'm going to do. I want you guys to know that on Sunday, we're going to be having a live stream with a psychologist. We're going to be talking also the body language of people that have been testifying, and also the thorough analysis from a person who is a psychologist. It's going to be quite interesting. Are you not looking forward to that? It's going to be quite interesting. So you guys are going to be able to participate via the number that I'm going to be sharing with you. You will be able to participate. But I will tell you, I'm still trying to figure out the system, making sure that all systems are put in place so that, come that day, we can deliver a comprehensive thing. So lend me your ears and your time. I'll deliver. With that being said, see you on the next episode.